So our new 23R Pro controls, right now we're in the middle of a roast. The chart, you have a zoom in chart, you have the chart, it's got 3 pins on it. It's going to show your afterburner temperature, your bean temperature, and your ACO temperature. So in this particular stage, we have it in continuous roasting. Also single batch roasting is available, but in continuous roasting, we're in heat up automatically because the door had shut from the previous roast. So we're going to heat up to our charge temperature of 392, and at 392, then our charge date's going to open and we're going to drop our beans in to begin our next batch. And provided you have it on continuous roasting, it's going to continually back-to-back roast all day long until you tell it not to. Our current recipe is here. These are our slope calculations per stage. It'll tell you where you are, so if you need to adjust your heat going in because your slope might have flattened out, you'll know exactly which point you need to do that to. We're not logged in, therefore we're only allowed to change 2 different things, but logged in you can change any of this that you want. So the next thing to look at is our curve. So this one has curve tracking. So it logs every curve, it logs every batch, a curve for every batch into historical batches. You can choose what you want batch-wise and store them in the master batch. And then when you select these, it'll be what your curve that you're trying to maybe follow or mirror or whatever. So you load the line, this is the curve you have, the new curve's going to come in on top, and you're going to be able to track it to the shape. The other reporting options we have here is our batch report. And in our batch report, we have some data for each batch, and it is all going to be kept in this file. And this file that we have, you can save in all these different formats, CSV, XLS. Then you can take that, cull it, use it for financial reporting, or even reports for a customer that you might be doing toll roasting for. So the curve tracking would be turned on here. We also, would also have our preheat and our ACO controls are on this same tab as well. So right now we're in roasting, so we're not doing any of the other processes. The manual control, our manual screen is here, but manually we are not allowed to adjust these because we are in a continuous roasting cycles. Therefore, when we end a roast cycle, we'll have a button appear here that you can manipulate to put yourself in maintenance mode. And when you're in maintenance mode, you can't have any other cycle going, and that'll allow you at that point to open and close any of the gates and turn on and off any of the motors for maintenance, testing, whatever you need to do. Our global set points, these set points are not particular to any blend of coffee, so they're not part of a recipe. The cooling time, the stoning time, that's going to be the amount of time that we do. Obviously, for simulation, those are much shorter than you'll need. Charging time, discharging time, drying time, those also will be some that are not particular to a certain bean type. They're going to be the same no matter what bean type you're roasting. And then the afterburner minimum temperature you set here, and the ACO over temp. If ACO temperature goes over 775, it will kill your burner and monitor your system for emergency quench if needed.